Yo, what's going on? What's going on? It's your boy BalloutBest. I'm here with my boy V.Ciannii. You feel me? He recently dropped a song called "Letter My Son" off his 333 project. You feel me? Make sure I go check it out. You about to react to it. We're gonna break down the song. That's what he's talking about in this song, for real, for real. So, what made you want to come up with this song first of all?
This some shit. This shit personal. I ain't gonna lie. It's a letter to my son. So, you know, I'm just basically just talking to my son for real. You know what I mean?
That's a fact. That's one thing you always did in all songs you dropped since you came home from.
Yeah,
I've been
sure.
watching clips of him when you surprised them when you practicing and stuff like that.
For sure.
So one thing you always did was make sure you put your kids first and when it comes to music and stuff like that. Let's check it out. Let's break down some of these lyrics and stuff like that. And if you want to pause, all you gotta do is hit the space bar.
Alright, so
I was just texting you to see how you was doing, how your day was going. I love you.
Yeah. Hello, this is a letter to my school.
Yeah, I was about to pause it. But big shout out to Ivy, man. Shout out to Ivy, man. Shout out to the whole East High. But my son, quarterback for East High.
Quarterback for East High.
Yeah, so I you know, I definitely just wanted to, and it's a lot of programs in East right now that's like, you know, keeping the kids out the streets and shit for real. So, like, you know, hoop and motivate, and, you know, RMG, you know, just East out here, you know, they gave us the field. So that's where we practice at. That's where we have all our games at. You know what I mean? So big shout out to East High, man. They let me in, let me use the classroom.
Shout out East High, yeah.
For sure. Very much love.
Yeah, man, well. You know I love you. I just want you to be better than me.
That's a kid vote. You been recording yourself?
Yeah, so these is shout out to all the dads, man. Shout out to Desi, man. My nigga Desi popped out. Shout out to Who. Shout out to D Will. All the fathers who popped up with their kids, man. Like that's Ivy and his son. You know, that's Desi and both his kids right there. You know what I mean? So
shout out to them.
Big shout out to the fathers that showed up, man.
We respect active fathers, man. Like that's the most important thing to be. Don't be a deadbeat.
For sure.
Yo, this a letter to my son. I mean, I'm watching you become. Boy, you know my whole story. Everything that I done went to prison.
So you tell your kids everything you got going on and what you went through and stuff like that.
Yeah. Especially with my son, because I kind of want my son to see it through my lens as well. You know what I mean? Like I be trying to see it through his lens, but I need him to see everything that I went through so that he not taking those steps. You know what I mean?
So you kind of see it firsthand, like, bro, I'm telling you this because I went through this. Because you know, a lot of times you hear parents try to hide what they went through or they passed from their kids. Whole time you got to embrace that and tell your kids, this is why I'm giving you this advice.
For sure, and this is why I'm telling. And big shout out, big shout out to Dub Beats, man. Dub Beats from the town.
Oh, Dub Beats?
He made this beat.
I didn't know that.
He been making a lot of shit for me.
I didn't know that.
Shout out to Chris Gunner. Chris Gunner in this beat too. He engineered and
shout out
did all the sounds behind this.
This a letter to my son. I mean, I'm watching you become. Boy, you know my whole story. Everything that I done went to prison. You was 5, came home when you was 10. I know those was hard times, and it still hurt within. They had me locked up in the cage, cause decisions I done made. Miss your sister being born, even missed your first game. But
I did forgot to ask you about that in the interview, bro. Talk about like just being locked up and your daughter was born and you missed it.
Yeah, so you know, I was blessed though, man. Still, you know what I'm saying? My the mother of my daughters was real active.
Right.
Yeah, she held it down and she made sure that I seen them.
Oh, so they came to visit you while
They came to see me all the time. I didn't miss a moment. I literally had pictures from every month that I was in.
Okay, now that's
they life.
Nah, that's
you know, they knew. She knew who I was. My daughter calling me daddy. Knew who I was from the whole jump. So
that's fire.
You know, it was definitely.
Still hurt within, they had me locked up in the cage, cause decisions I done made. Miss your sister being born, even missed your first game.
That's crazy. Good shot around.
Hi, mama. Hi, Porter. Hi, I'm doing an interview. I was just talking about you. You want to say hi? You want to say hi to them? Look, say hi. Say hi. We was just talking about you. What y'all doing? Hi, Em. I love you.
She got a mini cone.
Oh, look at y'all. Hi, V.Ciannii.
Daddy.
Hey.
We're at the ice cream shop that you typically take. It's this ice cream shop.
Yeah. It's okay. I'm gonna call y'all back, okay? As soon as I'm done, okay?
Okay.
All right, love you.
Bye-bye.
All right.
Don't miss you.
That's fire.
Yeah,
That's
them
fine.
my babies right there. That was fire.
Nah,
They
that's the
just
one
ended up
thing.
calling.
My son put his kids first before.
So,
Came home and got it right, made an impact on your life. Bought you Gucci all white, the best birthday of your life. I gave you the best jewels, put you in the best schools. Told you always stay on point, don't let them know your next move. Built a name for yourself, on that field you a star. Put in blood, sweat and tears, I see you giving it your all. SB died, I was with you, first
See,
time
that's the
you
picture
see
I
me.
was talking about. You feel me? That's
Yeah.
why I seen that, bro.
him and
RPSB.
yeah,
Yeah.
for sure, man.
SB died, I was with you, first time you see me cry. God, he died, you hugged me tight.
Oh, so you cried in front of your son?
Yeah, so my first time crying in front of my son, damn, that shit crazy. I was at CTC,
Hmm?
with Manuel. He was training with Quan. Shout out to Quan. He was
Shout out.
training with Quan, and while they was training, I got the call.
Right.
You know what I mean? Reem had called me, tweaking out, so I ran in there and just snatched Manuel up and shit. So, you know, Manuel was close with SB, so.
Right.
You know, that was a moment right there where the first time he ever seen me cry.
Right.
Even, you know, us crying together.
Right. So you make it okay for your son to cry.
Yeah,
'cause
we
you
went
heard some-
straight to where it happened at.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Nah, that's cool because a lot of times you hear sometimes people like, I'm not crying in front of my kids. It's not cool for
Nah,
people
for
to express
sure,
themselves.
for
You know?
sure.
Giving it your all. SB died, I was with you. First time you see me cry. God, he died, you hugged me tight. Wipe them tears from my eyes. We face our fears, we don't run. Proud to have you as my son. Told you stay drug free. Don't put that bullshit in your lungs. I ain't smoking
Nah, that's
none.
fire. I always say that because it's so easy if you want to smoke a blunt real quick. You feel me? Like, we get.
for sure.
See, it's
Like
easy
I
for
said, he was a big reason why
Yeah.
I stopped smoking weed.
That's fire.
For my son.
Son, told you stay drug free. Don't put that bullshit in your lungs. I ain't smoking 9 years. Cause I ain't want you doing drugs. Discipline, structure, and love. Give you all of the above. You ain't never got a drill. You will never have to rob. And if you turn to the streets, that mean I ain't do my job. I know you think I hate
If
you.
you turn to the street, that don't mean I ain't do my job. Talk about that, bro.
Like I said, bro, like my biggest fear, man, as a dad, you know, is, you know, for your son or for my son
To be in the streets.
to be in the streets.
Misled too.
To
That's
be
easy.
misled or
Yep.
misguided and easily influenced. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? We trying to build structure, man. We trying to
And you
we
see
trying
it
to
just
break
happen.
the curse.
You
know
see
what
it just
I'm
happen
saying?
with Casey. You feel me? His dad
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
influenced him to want to be a street. He ain't try to stop it, and when shit got real, he backfired on his son. Like that's
Yeah, for
sad.
sure.
Never got a drill. You will never have to rob. And if you turn to the streets, that mean I ain't do my job. I know you think I hate your moms, cause I treat her like I do. But truth is, I really love her. Without her, there's no you. I know these last few years I lost balance, I admit. Trying to chase my dreams, pay these bills, and still raise my kids. At your age, I was hell. Nobody cared if I fell. In and out of juvenile until I ended up in jail. I was already hustling, I was already shooting. Even dropped out of school, made decisions that was stupid. See, they used to glorify us for committing all these crimes, but I ain't never walked the stage.
How you feel about that? Because I see it all the time. Like somebody will commit a crime, go to jail, we celebrate him. Somebody go to college, it's like.
Yeah,
It's like
it's
it's
less
like
celebrated. It's
nobody
like
talk
not
about it.
cool.
Like you
That's
was supposed
why-
to do that.
Yeah, for sure. Like I think all this shit, real life shit.
Yeah,
bro.
that's
Like
like-
I never been to prom. I never walked the stage, man.
Right.
I never did none of that shit. So like, I be just trying to, you know, like.
That's
and-
shit you
and
don't want to
just-
miss out on.
Yeah, for sure. I missed out on it, so I'm just trying to get him to just see it.
Like,
You know,
right
and
now,
all my kids
yeah.
to see it, like for real. Like that shit's dope. That shit's cool. You know what I mean?
Right,
We
going to
need-
jail ain't cool. Going to
Hell
graduation,
nah,
celebrating
hell
the
nah.
prom.
That's why, like, you know, not for nothing, but like, remember Perko graduated
Yeah.
and all that shit. Like, shit was dope.
Nah, for
you know
sure.
what I mean? That's dope.
Nah,
That's
for
a
sure.
good thing to show the youth, man. That's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Graduating is dope, man.
Not for sure.
Out of school, make decisions that was stupid. See, they used to glorify us for committing all these crimes, but I ain't never walked the stage. I ain't never been to prom. You 13 years old, emotions hard to control, but I'm always here to talk and stay strong and never fold. I've been going through some pain. Our relationship done changed. Time to build a legacy. Put on for our last name. Understand who you are. You a son of a boss. Nobody love you like I love you. This forever. That's on God.
And the one thing I noticed during you got Richard Staines. I think you had
Yeah.
Smoker Flavors on.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
supporting all
So
the
I
local
always
brands.
try to keep the local brands like in everything that I do.
Nah,
you
for
know what I'm
sure.
saying?
Now, let me say local, but they from our city.
Yeah, I keep it Rochester anyway. And big shout out to Rich Exchange. You know, I keep.
Yeah, you keep that on.
That's really like my designer for real.
For sure,
like
for
I
sure.
wear Rich and mostly everything that I do, I wear Rich. So.
Nah, for sure.
For sure, man.
And then you got RMG right here on. So yeah,
for sure. I gotta keep the brand now. You know
sure.
that, man.
Nobody love you like I love you. This forever, that's on God.
Look, he look totally different now. I saw Jocko. I didn't know
Jocko was there doing all of the
VHS.
The VHS, man.
Now, overall, this video is dope to me. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Just because it's like you telling your son you want better for him. You want him to be on a different path. I made mistakes at your age. I don't want you to go through the same thing. Like, that's the type of message sometimes you gotta push in hip hop because that's what the kids look up to the rappers at the end of the day. So when you make it cool to not want to be a street nigga,
I ain't gonna lie. That's it. So nigga, having a son, right? That's listening to all of the music. Cause like not for nothing, my young boy, he into the music.
Yeah, for sure.
He he put me on to all the younger niggas. Like he be on all of that.
Yeah,
all
the kids
know.
Kids
all
know
of
it.
the real shit. He
For
be
real.
listening to all of that. So when I'm hearing them listen to it and what they talking about, I be like, damn, hold on, I gotta change the narrative a little bit too. Let me throw this in there too, though. You know what I'm saying? Let them know that this is really
cool.
what's going on.
No, for
you know
sure.
what I'm saying? For real.
I feel like if you're gonna give them one direction and tell them all about this, you gotta tell them what half of it comes with that. You feel me? Not misguide them.
And even a lot of dads that's in the video.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's something that's gonna be forever.
Not for sure.
You know what I mean? So the young boys and the young kids, and when they gonna be able to see this forever and
Right.
be like, yo, damn, my pops was a real nigga.
For sure.
You know what I mean? My pops.
He ain't
was a real
misguide
nigga.
me. You feel
For
me? That's the
sure,
one
for
thing you
sure.
can't say.
And even if they don't see it now, they'll see
my
it
dad
later.
told me. You feel me?
sure,
Like
for
sometimes
sure.
people gotta knock on hard wood first, but you can't say your dad ain't tell you what not to do sometimes. So that's definitely dope. That's one of them songs I feel like every Father's Day people gonna play. People gonna have kids and stuff like that. They're gonna be able to relate to that song. So this is one of the longevity songs.
Be a big record.
So definitely appreciate you for making this. I don't got a kid yet, but who knows? When I have a kid, it's probably how I'm gonna feel. I definitely want him to be in the streets or nothing like that. And I'm pretty sure a lot of pops don't want him to do it like that. But yeah, shout out to V.Ciannii. This is one of my favorite songs about him. Make sure y'all bump 333 by him, and we out.